Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're analyzing a source material that's going to hit home for anyone who relies on a major digital platform for work, for finances, or frankly, for their entire identity. We've got our hands on a real-time chat transcript, and it details an absolute digital lockdown. A listener, who's a developer, shared this exchange with us. It perfectly illustrates what happens when you've done everything right. You've implemented two-factor authentication. You've set up passkeys, you're even paying for premium support. And yet, the system that's supposed to protect you suddenly slams the door shut, and no one, not even the frontline support agent, has the key. Our mission today is to unpack the tension this transcript reveals, that moment when ironclad security policies, designed to prevent fraud, become an insurmountable barrier for the legitimate owner. So, this user, a paying Google One member, finds themselves randomly logged out. The problem is immediate and brutal: a catastrophic account recovery loop. The issue isn't a forgotten password. It's a total failure of the phone verification layer. The user tells the support agent, "None of the numbers I try are accepted." The error message they kept getting was, "This phone number can't be used for verification." What's truly wild is how many life rafts the user had already tried. They had run through for different verification numbers on separate carriers like T-Mobile and AT&T. All of them failed with that identical message. That's the pivotal fact. The failure point isn't the device, the carrier, or the user. It tells us that Google's verification logic is flagging something systemic, and before the user can even process that, Agent Ash steps in and sets a firm limit. This is the foundational frustration. Ash states that because of privacy policies, we simply do not have a reset option on our end. That's the core tension right there. Google has built a system so robust, it's impenetrable even to its own support staff. An effective defense against hackers, for sure. But the moment it incorrectly targets the actual user, the support channel is rendered useless by design. The user, a developer with critical resources blocked, makes a crucial plea for escalation. They've proven their identity with 2FA and passkeys. So can't a human just manually override this broken phone thing? But the frontline agent, Ash, confirms the siloed structure perfectly. When the user asks for a senior engineer, Ash gives a definitive refusal. "I'm afraid that would not be possible. We don't have any engineers here." Frontline support isn't there to fix things, they're there to route you back into the automated system that's already failing you. Feeling stuck, the user asks if there's a wider server issue. And this is where we get a massive leak of internal context. Ash admits, "For now, you are the second one who I have assisted that has the same concern." That one sentence confirms it. This isn't an isolated incident. Ash then speculates the system is being bombarded and is getting confused, so it's denying all phone numbers. This suggests an internal security alarm went off, detected a massive flood of requests, and defaulted to its most conservative posture: deny everything. The defense mechanism itself is causing the outage. What this deep dive reveals is a fundamental flaw in the architecture of high-security tech support. We demand ironclad security, but that same security, when it misfires, creates a failure mode where the legitimate user is locked out with no human safety valve. The system works perfectly until it breaks. And when it breaks, there is no one authorized to quickly put it back together. It forces us to ask a really important question. If a major tech company's system can get confused and lock you out despite all your security layers, what non-phone-based, human verifiable backup methods should you be setting up today to ensure your digital identity is never solely reliant on a single, opaque corporate system? The time to check your fire escape is not when the fire alarm is already ringing. Thanks for diving deep with us. We'll see you next time.